Hi, Tracy Brown, and I'm out on my lanai today, and you might hear some crickets in the background. Um, it's hot as heck, but I just didn't want to be inside today to talk about what I want to talk about today, which is fullness cues. And I know a lot of us who have been struggling with um, having accurate signals of that, or knowing how to even stop when you feel it. That's a long and winding road that takes lots of practice and um, gentleness with ourselves. So I think we're going to talk about at least one strategy today. I put two fingers, so maybe two, to be able to learn how to slow yourself down to notice basically what you notice. And people often think that there will be these grand actions when you start learning how to honor your body's signals of hunger and fullness, but oftentimes the first thing is just awareness. That's your action for that day or that moment or that week. So I will give you one exercise to start off with right now. And I think one of the best ones is just to actually stop and take timeouts in meals, meaning you're at your meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, even a snack, and take some time in some certain place of it. I would probably give it, at least for the first third to half, to eat your food and take a pause. And remember, pauses don't mean that you don't continue to eat, regardless of your fullness. So there's no getting this wrong in terms of what you decide to do. It's not a judgment, intuitive eating or attuned eating, being less fancy about it. Normal eating doesn't come with qualifiers that I do this right if I always stop at fullness. That's not what my goal or agenda is for people, and nor is it really what this is all about. This is really about you being in charge in a way that makes you feel choiceful, and you're the expert. Even if you eat to a 9 or 10 and you feel stuffed and gorged and miserable, you're not a bad person for that. That's what you chose to do versus it feeling unconscious or out of control. And we're looking to rid you from the guilt of feeling like I didn't know what just happened to me. Okay, so let's say that you're in at the halfway point of the meal and you decide, okay, feeling like kind of at a 6 or maybe a little bit more, and let me look at like how does this food actually taste, and you close your eyes and you pay attention to this, the senses of this, your smell, your taste, your satisfaction level. Is this something you want to continue to eat? And if the answer is yes, you continue to eat, and you maybe do another check-in and a couple more bites. If the answer is like, I don't think I even like this anymore, then of course you can stop. That might be a 5, 6, or a 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. And you still try to do your best, like, okay, so if this is not good anymore, what's next? And you have to give yourself the comfort that it's okay for you to wait and go home and eat something else. If you're at a restaurant and the food's not that good, you stop where you stop. And you go ahead and finish up to get some satisfaction when you get home. And you might be thinking, okay, what do I do with the food that I paid for, and shouldn't I finish this? And you will bump up, by doing that exercise, you'll bring higher awareness to issues you might have around not finishing your food or cleaning your plate, or money issues you might have. And that's a whole nother video, but we'll definitely run into our doorways in to more freedom once we start doing the awareness work. So exercise 1 is going to be take some time outs in your meals and notice what you notice without judgment. You may continue to eat, you might not, and then you move on to your next choice versus in a reactive kind of way. And another way to help you with your fullness level is sometimes we have to really work on making our space as least ungrounding as possible. So I would say at the beginnings of this journey, the more you can sit down at a table and eat your food so you're less stimulated by everything else around you. You're not sitting at your desk with the stimulus of I have all this work to do, or you're not sitting at the kitchen counter not fully present, or in your car. And I know that, again, no judgment, I do it, we all do it, that we eat in our car, sometimes we eat standing up. That's not with the goal of getting rid of those things. And I know some people think intuitive eating is always eating from hunger and fullness, and it's perfect, you follow these perfect rules. Again, that's not the agenda to be to turn this into another set of rules to like do good or not. It's really about how free and present can I be in the moment? And is that presentness bringing more ease in your life, or is it or something else coming up? And that's what we have to look at. So let's say give yourself some time, the first couple months at least, to do your best 8 or 9 out of 10 times to eat sitting with food on your plate, at your table, on your bar stool, on your kitchen landing there, and sit and eat your food, whether it's 2 cookies or it's a whole meal. Take your time with it. The more you can just be with that food and be open to the feedback you get, I think the more subtle cues of fullness will be more apparent to you. And so I think that's it for today. Hopefully the background noise of nature wasn't distracting for you. And until next time, we're going to continue on with more ideas of how to bring heightened awareness to your hunger and fullness, as well as other tools to help you with body image, food nutrition questions, emotional connection questions. And please leave your comments below or visit my website, tracybrownrd.com, for more free articles, free gift, interviews I might be doing, new programs coming up soon. So anyway, have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.